Thank you so much for being here. I'm Camden Fells. It's good to see my reflection. Hey, listen, this is another video in a series of videos that I'm doing to get you guys to be able to understand who I am more as a person and to give you some insight into my journey and just to build a rapport and a relationship with you guys to start to form this symbiotic relationship between myself and my reflection. So I hope these videos have been helpful. I hope they've been introspective for you, where you've been able to look at yourself and start to ask yourself these same sort of questions, because self-discovery is what this is really all about. And today I'm going to talk to you guys about my perspective on what I stand for. And that kind of question is a very human question, because this idea of what you stand for almost implies that you stand against something else. And I don't believe that for you to have a point of view that it has to be a situation where you're against another point of view. You can have your point of view in concert with all points of views, because we're all one, and any resistance against another point of view is really you just suffering because you're defending this point of view that keeps your ego alive. So it's okay for people to have their own points of views, while I have my point of view, and I can respect their point of view and their life journey, and I can do the same for me. But what I stand for, I would say, if I stand for anything, is I stand for expansion. I stand for realizing your full potential. I stand for shifting the paradigm. I stand for bringing light to darkness. I stand for people becoming more of who they really are. I stand for liberation. I stand for people living in their authenticity, to be on their path, to live out their passions, to feel passionate. See, the way you treat yourself is the way you treat others. So to be able to be a walking testimony to what you stand for is the key. Because if you can be a person that can be witnessed, now you've created a point of view or a reference point for others to be able to say, hey, I've seen that before. And how many times in my life when I was a young person in my old community, looking for those reference points, but I didn't know that that's what I was looking for. How cool would it have been to have a person like me come across a young Camden Fells? That would have just been profound, because it would have been a point of view that I would have certainly been open to, because I was so young, and that seed would be planted. So I stand for planting seeds. I stand for being the change that you want to see in the world. That's what I stand for. And so that's why I'm taking this position on these videos, which is certainly something that's way outside of my comfort zone. But I'm doing it because I want you all to step outside of your comfort zone. I want you all to be able to engage a vision that's pulling you like this is pulling me. This is pulling me. It's not something that I'm asserting. This is something, I'm on a magic carpet right now. This is something that must be done. There really is no other choice. I represent that. And through the time that we spend together on these videos, and in the future, who knows, it could be live events, it could be all kinds of retreats, it could be all kinds of things. But this idea that you witness this person start with video one, and over time it became this idea that encourages others to do the exact same thing, and we are able to build this community based on that intention, to realize your own authenticity. So those are the things that I stand for. And it's really powerful to be able to live in a space like that, because it really is you against you. You start to see that everything is here to inform you and ultimately here to serve you. And the more love that I put out there, the more love that I get back. The more understanding I put out there, the more understanding I get back. So I want to use this technology to be able to demonstrate what I stand for, and then over time be able to witness how far this light can shine, how far it can shine, how deep it can go, and how many lives it can help. So that's what I stand for, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that that is helpful. What do you stand for? You know, what is it that you're willing to go and follow your passion about? What is that seed that's in your mind that 5 years ago you should have been doing it, but now, but you just can't quite find the right time? When is it gonna be the right time to be who you are? I say the time is now. Comment below and let me know. I mean, who needs help with something like this? Because we're a community. We need to encourage one another, but more importantly, we need to lead by example. And so I'm encouraging each and every one of you to do that with me. And we've got a powerful thing going on here, and I'm excited about what the future holds. Thank you so much for listening. I hope this was helpful. I look forward to your comments below. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and we'll look forward to talking to you on the next video. Thank you very much. Take care.